Hi, everyone. This is Michele Graglia.
This is Marianne Hogan.
Hi, I'm Adrian McDonald.
I'm Katie Asmith.
Hi, this is Anthony Gasals.
Hi, my name is Meg Morgan.
Hey, it's Jordan Trove.
This is John Ray.
This is Ryan Van Duzer, and you are listening to the Gotta Run Racing Podcast.
Welcome to our recap of the 2025 Lasso Ultra in Lethbridge, Alberta. Hello.
Hey everyone, we're back with another GottaRunPodcast.
And today's episode, we're going to be recapping our race that just took place in Lethbridge, Alberta.
Lasso celebrating its 25th year.
Absolutely. And why did we choose this race, Norm?
I did it last year, and I knew that it was the 25th year this year, and that you would enjoy 50K of this course.
And well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? And also, we wanted to stay in Canada this year.
That's right.
So that's why we went to Lethbridge. All right. So the day before, we went to kit pickup on the Thursday because your race was on the Friday and mine was a Saturday. And we also met Lori, the race director's wife. She was working the kit pickup. And we got our swag, which is a beautiful zip-up hoodie from North Face. And we got our bibs.
Yeah.
Very easy peasy. Everything in Lethbridge seems like it's 10 minutes from each other, so that made it easy.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I met Dean for the first time after we spoke to him in episode 47.
I can't believe that was 3 years ago.
Wow. Crazy.
You finally get to meet him now.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy. Anyways, so tell us about your race, Norm. Friday morning.
Friday morning, feeling good. Not as hot as last year.
Not even close. Your high was going to be 23?
23 for the day. And last year, we started at 23 degrees.
Wow. Big difference.
Because it was so cool, I decided just to run with a bottle.
Wow.
Didn't even think about putting ice on at all this year. Because last year I was packed with ice on the neck, arm sleeves, everything.
And you wore a vest, right?
That's right.
Carry extra
2 bottles.
Water. Wow.
So this year, nope, just a handheld. 1 bottle. And that's how I trained all year, so.
And not even a handheld. You just actually held the bottle.
Just held the bottle. Just kept flipping it from hand to hand.
It was really nice at the start line, too, because we met some listeners.
Yes, it was nice to meet some listeners at the start line. We met Mark Hayward, who was in our last episode.
That's
former
right.
Director of
Former
Lasso.
director.
Yep.
And now his daughter has taken over his race directing abilities. And we also met Gazina from Ontario. She was volunteering at the start-finish. And we first met her at Sulphur Springs. She recognized us at the start line. Yeah, for sure. That was cool.
And we met Chad Van Der Reep and his wife. They came to us right at the start line about 5 minutes before we went off.
Mm-hmm.
Taking some pictures.
Yeah, that was nice.
And yeah, during the race, we actually crossed each other a few times and I gave each other a wave.
Nice.
And Jamie recognized me from last year and then finally get to meet you, Jamie Kotluski.
He was doing the 100 mile?
That's right. And he got it done.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm off and running. Start goes, and they changed the beginning of the course this year. They added an extra 3K in the beginning into Elk Aid Station, which is fine. You get to still go up and see all those nice houses up top of the coulee.
There was an extra coulee, I understand?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought there was.
But yeah, it was a very cool day, and the first 50K was easy peasy and easy running. Not like last year.
No.
Which was a death march. So when I left the Elk Aid Station for the second time around the 55K mark, Dale Paulson says he's a fan of the show and he was doing his 100-miler. So Dale, if you're listening, here's a shout out to you. And I'd like to give a shout out to Megan Sazelski.
Hopefully you're pronouncing that right.
Who came up behind me around the 60K mark. She and I finished the race, the 100K last year, and she was doing her first 100-miler. And
oh, wow.
Or came up to me behind and says, hey, do you remember me? And going, hey, Megan. First of all, what are you doing passing me in the 100-mile? You're running 100-miler. I'm doing 100K. What are you passing me? But yeah, it was our first 100-miler, and we chatted about her in my recap from last year, how we finished the race together.
Right.
Right, yeah. And yeah, Megan came in her first 100 miler, Megan came third.
Wow, amazing. A lot of people liked your buttoned up shirt.
Yeah, everyone kept saying I look like a plumber. All I'm missing is a tie. But do plumbers wear ties?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the plan was that I was going to crew you to about the 70K mark, which was 8 o'clock at night,
Yep.
because I needed to get home to rest and get up early for my race in the morning. So I had to leave you the key to the car, and I actually got a ride. Shout out to a different Jamie who gave me a ride back to the hotel. And you were on your own from that point forward. 30K left.
30K left. And it's exactly pretty much the same time from last year. Me starting the same time with
Really?
30K left. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Was it getting cold at that point? Felt like it once the sun went down.
No, I was still okay, but I did switch. I finally put my vest on and took extra gear just in case.
Mm,
Yeah, because we knew it was going to get down to single digits at night.
right.
And it's a good thing I did because I ended up putting it on, my
Yeah.
jacket and gloves.
Right.
As soon as you left me, when I started the third leg of the second loop and I started climbing,
Mm-hmm.
I knew my wheels were about to fall off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my legs didn't have it like it did last year. I think last year because I was forced to walk
Right.
with the death march. I had fresh legs at night,
Right.
but I was running the entire time. Not the entire time, but most. So my legs were not there as they were last year.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they came off pretty quick.
The wheels and the legs?
Yeah.
Do you see any animals?
Oh yeah. When the sun sets, all the deer come out
Mm.
and the lights are just shining right on it. They're going, look at, who are these fools running at night? Running through the dark here. Yeah.
And you saw porcupine?
Yeah, and I saw a couple of porcupine
Oh, cool.
running away from me. And funny enough, they were running faster than I was.
I'm sure they were. So how was my crewing overall?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
You almost missed me once at Pavan.
I did, actually. I walked into the aid station and you were just getting in there. So that could have been a disaster.
No, I was there for 30 minutes waiting for you.
And that would have been a disaster because the Pavan aid station, you head out on a 16K section with only a water station at the 4K mark and the 12K mark.
That's right.
So that would have been a real toughie if we'd let you go without seeing me on that section.
It was funny because leaving the aid station, Pavan, there's a 4K water station, and I just left with a water bottle, but people were saying, you only came out with a water bottle? Like, yeah, but you have two Oasis out there. You got one at 4K and one at 8K after that, so a water bottle should just be enough, but hey.
Yeah.
During that one section at night on the fourth loop, I actually slid down one of the coulees.
I can see how you could.
Yeah, because loose rock.
Yeah.
And I was sliding right off the edge and I fell on my butt and I turned and I had to grab as hard as I can with my hands to not go off this edge.
My
I'm going, no. So that was my only slip up in the entire night. Entire day, actually. I never fell any time before that.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool. How about that fifth leg? That was a wake-up call.
Yeah, I remember it is on the first loop, finishing the fifth leg. Those 3 tough climbs, but now on the second loop, now I'm tired.
Mm.
And I had to take a few quick 10-second break to catch my breath back, keep climbing, catch my breath, keep climbing. Yeah, I would say anyone who's thinking about doing Lost Soul, it's the 3 hardest climbs are starting the fifth leg. Do you agree with that?
I do.
It's the 3 steepest up and steep down.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then, just into the finish line. I actually was running with someone in the 100 miler. He was just ahead of me and we ran the 2 last K together doing the same pace.
Mm-hmm.
And it was nice of him to say, you know what, this is your finish. So he just pulled off to the side right before the finish and said, get it done, because
He had another loop to do.
He had a whole other loop to do,
Aw,
which I could not imagine doing another loop.
No, that was nice of him.
But got it done.
Very good.
And it's very interesting how I compare this race from last year. I actually went slower this year. My time is longer than last year.
18 hours versus 17, 19?
20 or something. And everyone can say, oh, it's cooler temps. You should be an hour faster.
Right.
But that's the you don't know the race. Things can go wrong at any time for any reason.
Yeah. And it's not that anything went wrong.
No,
it was just the way it went.
I just didn't have legs during the night.
Yeah. I feel
And I compare that to, I don't compare it to a marathon. I think about my marathon times. Like I could run any marathon in the world on a flat course and I could be within 5-10 minutes.
Right.
Because
Conditions are
it's the
similar.
marathon time and you just run your pace and you could be within 10 minutes. But in an ultra,
no go.
anything could happen.
Yep.
And you don't know how you feel. You feel great in the first half and you feel crap in the second.
That's right.
Or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that was interesting. I finished at 18 hours and give a shout out to, I can't remember her name because I was just so out of it, but the photographer at the finish line who was taking my pictures. Give a shout out to you. If you're listening, I'm sorry I forget your name, but we did talk for a bit. Yeah.
Well, I was worried because you weren't home. I kept waking up and you weren't back. You finally walked in at 3:30.
Yeah.
Which,
Tired.
yeah. And I had to get up at 5:30 and I had to get you up.
Yeah.
So that was a difficult start to the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I was tired and I was not sleeping because I was just cramping.
Yeah.
So it was a tough 2 hours. But we got you to the start line of your 50K.
Yes.
So take it away.
Have you checked out our virtual series yet? We Run the North, celebrating Canada's national parks, features a total of 13 10-kilometer challenges, one for each province and territory. How many national parks can you name? Medals that connect, license plate style bibs, and cool swag can be yours. Visit GottaRunRacing.com for more details.
And it was going to be a little bit warmer on that day. It was going to go a high of 27, but I was prepared. Had my ice bandana and my ice sleeves. And of course, we trained in that all summer long.
Right.
So I wasn't too worried about the heat. And we started, and I really enjoyed the first 10K.
But remember when I said to you, take it very slow. Like, I'll see you in the first aid station in
2 hours. Yeah.
Very slow.
I feel like I did go slow, but what time did I come in there at?
The same time as me. 1:10.
No, maybe 1:20.
But
The funny thing is I knew I was fast. So I called you and I said 1K out.
and I was still at the hotel. I went, yep, I'm here. I was not there.
Oh, man.
Boy, did I drive fast.
I bet you did.
And I got in there
Just
2 minutes before you got in.
Oh, my gosh. That's
That's
funny.
what I love about Lethbridge. Everything's closed.
Everything's close. Yeah, definitely. So then after that, it had another 9K to the next aid station. And again, I was really happy with how much running I was doing. Just hiking the hills, obviously. But you were right. There's short hills.
Yep.
And there's nice downhills.
Yep.
So that was great.
And I knew where to see you during the second session. I was waiting for you.
Well, you said, I'll see you on the second Coulee. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. So whatever, no second Coulee. And then as we're coming down into the second aid station, which happens as I'm coming down, as it happens to also be the start-finish line. And I kind of knew that's where you meant you were going to see me, but it wasn't the second Coulee starting. I see a figure sitting in a rental car that I assumed was ours. I don't know it very well, but the shape looked like it was a Jetta. And I see someone, I'm waving because I thought, oh, he's taking pictures of me. And I'm waving and nothing's happening. And as I got closer, all I could see was your hand was holding up your head. You're sound asleep. And I said, Norm. And then you woke up quick. You looked very confused. And people were laughing. And I said, oh, I have to give him a break because he ran the 100K yesterday.
I was so tired. My eyes were hurting.
I'm sure.
I tried to keep my eyes open. I was watching you. I think I just closed them 5 minutes before you got there.
Yeah, sure.
It's probably half an hour. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. So from there, it was less than 2K into the aid station.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yes. And you should have known that. And I come in and you're not there. I'm like, all I get to do is drive down the hill. So I called you and you're like, I'm here.
Honestly, I thought you're another 40 minutes away because I'm in the car. It's trying to get us still another 15 minutes of snooze time. And you're in the 8. I'm sleeping in the car.
Oh, man.
Anyway, we got you done.
Yeah. And then the third loop was another 9K. That was a nice section, but I was getting nervous about heading into this 16K loop because, of course, no major aid. So when I left that after the third loop, heading out into the 16K section, I made a rookie mistake and my crew didn't remember send me out with food.
No, I honestly thought you had food in your pack.
How did it get there?
The Crustable that you did not eat.
I told you I ate it. Yeah.
Well, remember, I'm still trying to wake up.
Anyways, so going through that section, I kept waiting for someone to see somebody, but it was very isolated out there. I felt like I was alone most of the time. But I finally came across a sweet lady named Marion, and she gave me half a ham and cheese sandwich, which saved my butt.
Big time.
Because
you left with food in your hand.
Chips. That's not going to get me through 16K in the hottest part of the day.
And you're wearing ice pack at this time too.
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
So all I had was my Infinite water and Marion's ham and cheese.
Nice.
Which I had to ration.
I saw some blueberries out there.
Oh boy, but I made it through. And the nice part is you only have 6K to go once you finish that 16K.
Yes.
But you were right. You warned me. You said it's going to be 3 climbs, 3 steep downhills, and then once you get to this part, the rest is flat. And you were right.
All right. That's why me being in your crew was good.
Sure. And I really could not have done this without poles. It really helped with not only the climbing, but walking faster on the flats, especially in the last half. And I actually fell on that one of those steep downhills.
Yeah.
Because it was so sandy at that point.
Yeah.
But it was a slow-mo fall.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, overall, got her done.
10 hours.
10 hours. Had a beer at the finish. Amazing volunteers. Shout out to all of them. The aid stations were well stocked. And most of all, it's a really easy course to crew.
Oh my gosh.
You're literally the longest drive.
If you're not sleeping.
Yeah. Was 17 minutes from our hotel. And our hotel was considered on the outskirts of town.
Right.
So if you stayed at the host hotel, you could be 10 to 12 minutes from every aid station, which is unbelievable. It was so easy to crew.
Because you're crewing 3 spots.
Yeah.
And because we keep coming back into the same spot.
Right.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And I love the vibe. It had an old school ultra vibe. And I think that's because of it's a non-profit event.
There's no sponsors
No
really.
sponsors.
Except for the running store.
Yeah. Runner's Soul.
Runner's Soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sponsors. And they sell out in 5 minutes, people.
Yeah.
So.
Very strong community ties. Love the finisher rocks, thanks to LA Stoneworks. We chatted with Reno afterwards, and you asked him about how long it takes to do each rock.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
With getting the rocks, transporting them, blasting them, he said it takes about an hour per rock.
Wow.
So when you're looking at your rock, people, that you took home, times 300 rocks per year.
Not only that, they have special rocks for people that have done the 100-miler 10 times. And it took 6 people to lift one of them.
Yeah.
Ours weighed about 12 to 15 pounds each.
Travel rocks.
If you live there, you get a bigger one. And security had fun examining our bags, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Even our check bag got inspected.
I know, there's no medal at the end, but you get this beautiful rock that you put in your garden.
I don't want a medal. I want the rock.
Yeah, and that's another reason to sign up for Lost Soul.
100%.
And I asked a lot of people, of course, are you here for your Western States ticket? Because Lost Soul, you get a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
100K under 18 hours and 100 mile under 30, I forget, 32 hours, 31 hours, 30 hours?
I don't remember.
But nevertheless, it's a Western States ticket. And most of them saying, no, I'm just here because this is just an amazing event. I love the crowd. I love the vibe. I love the volunteers.
Absolutely.
I love the aid station food. And they're not even putting their name in the hat for Western.
That's crazy, eh?
It's just amazing.
Wow. Well, big shout out to all the race directors and volunteers. Thank you so much for all of your efforts. We really appreciate it. And anyone listening to this podcast from around the world, put Lost Soul on your radar and go run those Coulees. Also, thank you to everyone who came up to say hello.
Yeah, we're probably missing some people.
Yeah, sorry if we missed you, but thank you so much for saying hi. It really means a lot to us because, again, we only think 2 people listen. So it's nice to meet people in person.
And not our mothers.
That's right.
Yeah, because we're based in Ontario. Ontario is, I look at the analytics of our podcast, and of course, Ontario has the most downloads. But Alberta is strong second.
Amazing.
Most downloads. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I think California's third. I don't know how that, why, but nevertheless, Ontario, Alberta second, California distant third.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks again, Lost Soul. We had a great time.
Would you go back?
I would consider going back. Maybe not next year, but I would consider going back for sure.
Yeah, it's a great course. It's an easy course to crew. And running the Coulees, it's just...
very unique.
Yeah, it's a very unique... And people are going to Lethbridge to see the Coulees. There's hotels all around it.
Yes, many hotels.
Because of the Coulees.
For sure. All right.
Until next time.
That's a wrap.
Cheers. Bye.